beautiful souls out there. I hope you're able to get out in nature like Starlight is. Woo! So anyway, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm just making this video because I am making something out here today, and it's going to be applesauce with no sugar. And I love this because it's my own recipe. I don't think I ate this anywhere in my life, so it's applesauce with raisins in them. So anyway, before I start this video here is thank you for all of you who are here loving and supporting Starlight, and who have been here for a long time on my YouTube channel, either watching my videos, giving me thumbs up, subscribing, sharing, or even giving me a comment. So thank you to all of you, and I hope you're able to get out in nature like Starlight is. And so anyway, before I get started, also if anyone would like to send any love donations, you can on my Cash App through my YouTube channel, and I will have that information here. Ping! There it is. And so right now, Starlight has these apples, and with Starlight being in her car, I get a lot of food, and so there's times that Starlight has got to take care of these apples, and this is great to make. These are great to make some applesauce. Of course, you could use whatever apples they do. You might want to, it doesn't matter what apples you use, but they do say there's certain apples that are great for applesauce or for apple pie, you know, or for eating. So you might want to Google that, you know, if you want to make this recipe. So I can't tell you what these are because I threw the wrapper away a long time ago, and so I don't know, but these are small little apples, so it will take me longer to do these because I got all these iguana friends out here. But before I start making this video, check this out first. Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and you can find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman. Plus, don't forget you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, plus give me a thumbs up, and you can also leave a message down below, beep beep beep, and you can share my videos with your family, your friends. Don't forget to ring the notification bell, and you can check out my playlist. Plus, you can find me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. Alrighty, so now Starlight is out here ready. I have apples here, and so Starlight is gonna start peeling these, taking the skin off, and so Starlight is gonna, of course, edit through here, you know, because I don't want to be here the whole time recording peeling apples. So if you don't know how to, I have a great peeler here. I got this at the Dollar Tree, so you don't have, you know, $1.25. You don't have to spend a lot of money, and it's a good way to use a peeler because you don't waste a lot of skin by using a knife. So right now, I'm going to stick these in here so they don't, I just cleaned this table. So this table is a clean table. Starlight already bleached it all up. So the table is clean. And so Starlight is out here, just going to move this out of the way so you can see it. So Starlight is making videos on food because that is a part of what I do, is because this recipe isn't going to have any sugar. So the meals I make is like vegetarian. And this might be more like a, you know, a vegan dish. I'm not sure with these raisins. I hope they don't have any sugar in them. They shouldn't. So, I just want to check. You never know. They got, they really can't ingredients. Let's see. California raisins. So they're California raisins. So because Starlight doesn't do sugar, and that is why I'm helping people. Maybe you might want to try something. Maybe you don't want to eat sugar anymore, like Starlight. And one thing about apples, I actually do have some, so I'm going to do that, is as you're doing apples, is they're going to start turning brown. So I do have a lemon here because I was going to put this in my water so I can have lemon water. And so Starlight is going to get this lemon ready. So then I got some lemon juice, because you really want to do this is to have some lemon juice to go on the apples. So you don't need a lot. Sorry about this noise out here. It sounds like somebody's losing their muffler. I'm not laughing at that, it's just the noise. So just gonna squeeze some juice in there, and that way they don't turn brown. Make sure there's no lemon seeds in your apples. You don't want to crunch on that. So I'm just gonna mix that around. I'm not gonna and I'm gonna put these aside over here, and I'm gonna keep on working on some of these have like spots, and that's why I need to eat these. I'm gonna cut that spot out. And so yeah, you want to make sure that you get some lemon juice on your apples. That way they don't start turning brown, because they will turn brown really quick. And that's what they like. Even if you serve apples at your house, you know, when you got guests, like a dinner, you know, you'd probably be like, you know, how is it that they don't look brown? It's because they put lemon juice on there, and not a lot. You don't want to overwhelm the apples with too much lemon juice. And so Starlight is going to work on this. And so I always do the tops here. And so Starlight is going to keep on doing these, and then I'm going to stop the video for now, because then I'll take you to the next step of coring the apples. And I don't have one of those, well, this is a tool. It's cool when they do this, is that, you know, you could just go like that on certain things, but I don't have one of those apple slicers, which would be great because it takes the core right out. So if you have an apple core, that would be great to use, but Starlight does not have. Why does Starlight not have one of those? That's a good thing that I should get at the Dollar Tree, is an apple core, where it takes out the apples and it slices all the apples up for you. I mean, it gets them all set for you. So you want to keep on making sure. Right now it's not a big deal when they're whole, but anyway. So Starlight is back right now, and so now I got all the apples. They're already peeled, and so now Starlight is, for those of you that have never made applesauce or did apples, is so without an apple slicer, like, you know, where it would actually take the core right out. They are awesome. They really save a lot of time. If you don't have one, that's okay. So Starlight is going to show you what I do without one of those. Is you're just going to cut it in half, and then cut it in half, you know, like not in half, but in fours. And then you're just going to make sure you want to have all this inside out. These the inside, you don't want to have any of this stuff where the seeds were, because you're going to taste it in your applesauce. So you want to make sure you really get that out of there. Besides, Starlight has got to get some this fly. Starlight does not want a fly in her food here. So Starlight is going to just squeeze some lemon juice on here. And so you just want to make sure that you get all that stuff out, because you're going to taste it. You're going to be like eating applesauce, and before you know it, you're like, ooh, it's going to kind of taste like, because Starlight has done that many times. It's not, you want to make sure you get all of it. You can see the shape of it. Actually, I'm going to put this top on here to keep that fly out of there. And make sure all the skin, any extra skin, you're going to put that on the side. And again, I'll show you, and then after that I'm going to start finishing this off, because this is going to be a short video, because it's only applesauce. It's not a big, I don't want to sit here the whole time and peel apple, you know, cut the So you just want to keep on making sure you get all the seeds and the shape in there out, so then you're not eating that later on, because it's, you don't want the to eat that part. It kind of tastes funky. And so Starlight is going to work on getting these done, and Starlight will be back. Hello again. So this is Starlight, and I got done coring all the apples, taking all the, I want to just say the guts, you know. So that's what you want to do, is make sure you take all the guts out of there. And so now the next step is, because it's step by step here with this recipe, just like any recipe, is now that I got that done, is I only cut those in 4s, but some of them, what you want to do is you just want to make sure they're smaller pieces. You don't want, because the smaller the pieces are, the quicker it's going to cook. So Starlight is just going to just do it like an apple pie. So Starlight is going to get all these smaller. So that's all you're going to do. Make sure they're about the same size, so when they cook, they're going to cook evenly, and that way when you have your applesauce, is all the apples will be fully cooked, you know, because you made them the right size, the same. And that goes with anything when you cook, is that you want to, like potatoes, if you're going to do potatoes or any vegetable that you're going to cook or boil, like, is that you want to make sure they're the same size. So this won't take long. I can probably do this really quick here. So Starlight is just buzzing through these, and see, the apples are not yet brown or anything like that. And it's funny, I already have a couple teenagers out here. They saw me out here, and they're going to be coming back. They want to sample Starlight's. I said it's going to have raisins in it, no sugar, and so they're going to come back about a half hour and sample my. It's cool. So Starlight doesn't mind. I did that yesterday, as I fed a girl yesterday with my other recipe. She said, "Mommy, that smells so good." I figured, you know what? I'll bring out over a little bowl and a spoon, and just let her know. I didn't want to tease her. Whoops. Just got it's a piece of hair, so I don't want to have that in there. So yeah, so she got to sample my stuff yesterday, and I even had other teenagers that were out here that they were actually having fun, but they didn't try anything because they were busy having fun with their friends. And of course my stuff doesn't have meat in it, so, and that was different kind of recipe that I made yesterday that I didn't make a video of, but I don't even know what the stuff was that I had, but it tastes like cabbage, but it looked like the texture when I got done cooking it, it looked like cantaloupe in little squares is what I did. So that was a different recipe I made yesterday, and so this is almost done. So I'm making sure that they all are the same size. That way they cook it evenly. And I gotta really do this quick because people do come here to use the park, and I didn't think anything of that. And so this recipe will not have any sugar in it at all. And so these are almost all done. And Starlight is gonna guess on the recipe like I normally do, because I don't think I have any measuring spoons or measuring cups, so I don't have those things. So this is all guesswork. This is like a bag of apples. Whoops, there's a piece. Whoops, that actually was. So Starlight's gonna put these back in there, and I'm gonna rinse my hands off really quick so I don't get everything all, because the flies, they love apples. So I don't want to get apple juice all over everything out here. And I'm just gonna just squeeze this one out here, and there we go. So now there's the apples right there. That's what that's gonna look like. And Starlight, actually, I got some lemon water here. So now Starlight's got some cinnamon here, and that is, it looks a lot, but when this gets down, it's going to be about the half of the size of, actually I'm going to take a picture. So now Starlight has got some cinnamon. Sorry, I'm a little bit not lined right up there like I want to be. So here's some cinnamon. I don't have a spoon out here, so it's going to be, because this is like a bag of apples, it's going to be like, I'm going to guess like about a teaspoon of cinnamon. So Starlight is just going to, that looks good. And I'm going to mix that up with a spoon, and I got some water here. So you're definitely going to want some water. And I'm going to say about a half a cup. This is definitely, I'm going to just see how the cinnamon looks, because I want to really taste the cinnamon. So I'm gonna need more water, so more than a half a cup. So say a full cup of water. And I'm sorry these are not perfect measurements, because I don't have a measuring cup here yet, or a measuring spoon. So those are gonna have to put on my list of things. So I'm checking out to see how the cinnamon looks, because I'm going to want more cinnamon on here. So instead of a half a spoon, do like a tablespoon. And you'll notice the apples should look like really cinnamony and cinnamony. But if you don't like cinnamon, you don't have to add cinnamon to your applesauce. And that boy, he asked me, hey, when's that, you know, he likes food, so it's so funny. My mother would love to do this out here. So there we go. So I'm gonna, there's not a lot of cinnamon on here, but the water, what it is, it's in the water. A lot of it's in the water, so I don't want to add any more. So I'm gonna be happy with that. And I got to figure out how much this is a serving for one package. I'm going to see how much this is for. So these are, this package is 1.33 ounce. So this might be like about a cup of raisins that I'm going to add to this recipe. And I will, so 4 packages of these, because the raisins would fill up the measuring cup pretty quick. But this is camp style cooking out here when I do these things. Like I said, I don't have measuring cups, but that's something I need to put on my list, and measuring spoons. That way then, for people out there that want the exact recipe, like the way I'm making it, then that way you'll know. So I put like a tablespoon of cinnamon and about a cup of water. And with applesauce, though, you don't have to do it in a rice cooker, but if you're home and you're making this, you're going to be stirring it, you know, and it's going to, you might need more, like right here, I know I'm going to need more water, because this is all, you don't want it to burn to the bottom of the pan. And so that is really important, is that you don't want so Starlight is definitely going to have to add more water to this recipe. So So that should be good for the there. So anyway, the raisins are going to get buried in there. I'm not going to really see them, so I am happy with that. And so Starlight is going to put the lid on and plug this baby in and see how it looks later on. It takes like about 30 to 45 minutes to use the rice cooker. So this is where I'm ending here with this video, and I will see you back. I want to say I'm sorry. Starlight forgot to record the ending of her applesauce and raisin recipe, so I just want to show you really quick what it looks like. It doesn't look good, but I love raisins, so and apples, so I'll just show you really there it is. It's got a lot of cinnamon in there, so so yes, I even had a couple young teenagers. They couldn't wait to taste Starlight's recipe, but they didn't do the raisins. So I had to really work for that one, as I had to give them some applesauce without the raisins. And they really enjoyed Starlight's applesauce. They ate their stuff without the raisins though. So I just want to say that it came out good, and I didn't have to add any more water. What I did add was perfect. And yeah, so I really hope you enjoy that recipe, and I will do better on my videos as far as recipe goes. I need to get a measuring cup and some measuring spoons. That way you guys and girls will have the exact measurements for this for recipes. So thank you so much. This is Starlight. Love, light, and peace. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, plus give me a thumbs up, and you can leave me a message down below, beep beep beep. Plus you could share my videos with your family or friends, and don't forget the notification bell, and check out my playlist. And you can also find me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. Thank you for watching. This is Starlight. Namaste. This is Starlight. Love, light, and peace.